So here is what we're working on today. Alright, you saw it. I'm going to be working on the 33 gallon long today. I got to tear that down, get up a 55 gallon in its place. I'm super rushed for time, so I don't think there's any way that it's going to get done today, but I'm certainly going to do as much as I can. So let's see how much we can get done. Alright, so here it is, the 33 gallon long. That is just a complete mess, and I've been procrastinating this for a very long time, like I said. But it's time to get this thing out of here and get the 55 gallon in place. Most of the fish are gone, but there's still some plecos. There's an L183. Hopefully there's a few of those in there. I got most of the pseudomagills out. There's a random guppy in there. Looks like I missed one of the pseudomagills. And I think there's one orange flash apisto. There he is. And then the only other thing I believe that's in there, there's another L183, are going to be a bunch of a mono shrimp. But you can see how dark it is in here. This tank has two 48-inch light fixtures, but there's so much duckweed, as you see there. A big rat's nest of Rotala just floating around, and so I'm going to start tearing this thing down. I want to save the gravel because this is eco-complete. On this side is just regular gravel from Petco or PetSmart or something. I don't know. So we're looking at the top-down view here, and this is pretty neat. This is actually immersed grown Rotala. And I wish you guys could feel this because this is extremely dry, a completely different texture than normal Rotala. So I might clip those off and save those and grow them immersed and see what happens. And then over here on the matin filter, I've got Riccia on the right and dwarf baby tears carpeting on the left, and also dying a little bit further back there. But now I got to get rid of all of this duckweed and start draining the water. And this is cool. I was looking for this plant the other day. This floating plant here is actually red root floaters, so I need to keep these because I couldn't find them in any of my other tanks, so I'll definitely be keeping those. So I got a good portion of the duckweed out, and you can already tell what a huge difference it makes on the lighting. So you got a good looking endler here. Too bad I don't have any females. Oh, what else can we find in here? So a mono shrimp in the back corner there. I already took out the pseudomagill. There's another shrimp. All these snails I'm actually going to pick out one by one and give them to my puffer. Alright, I'm checking back in. And I'm starting to run out of time. Getting pretty close to live stream time. I've already taken two L183s out, and I see two more right there, so that's good. You can see all the mono shrimp. I'm not sure where I'm going to put those yet. Alright, so unfortunately this is where I got to call it quits for the day. I got home super late. I didn't get home till 5, which gave me about an hour to work on this. And now we're coming up on live stream time. I got all the fish out though, except for some Aspidoras. If you don't know what that is a really small Corydora type fish. Technically not a Corydora since it's an Aspidora, but I forgot they were in here, so I don't know how many I have, so I need to wait for the water to clear up anyways, because I just don't want to start scooping and end up killing any of them because they're pretty rare. Plus I need to be able to see all these mono shrimp to scoop them out and find a place to go, so I threw the sponge filter back in there. That's it for now. Well, let's go take a look at the plecos I pulled out, because they are stunning. Well, this is a big letdown, as they've already found hiding spots. See the tail end right there. There's another one under here, but it doesn't look like that's going to come out. I ended up with 5 of them, so I had more than I thought, which is pretty neat. And I originally thought I had all females, but I did find a male. So there might be a breeding project in my near future, although these do require some pretty low pH to breed. So it's not going to happen in this tank. And speaking of pleco breeding, bam! Apparently they didn't like the tube. They were in the tube earlier, but apparently he did not want them in there. So at one point they were in there. I don't know if I'm gonna, there's snails on them, so I do gotta pull them out of there. But you can already see their little bodies forming in there, the little black dots. At least in one of them there, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh yeah. So they're good. I've been really gut loading these things the last 2 weeks, so I'm really excited to see some eggs in there. And we can check in on the Endler, might as well. I'm going to put them in with my Ember Tetras and Neon Green Rasboras. Might have to try to find this guy a female or two. I kind of like his pattern. This guy snuck in on some fish I bought. Accidentally got put in the same bag. I'm not even sure which fish he came in on, as I buy fish way too often. So it looks like he found himself a little female. For anyone that's been following my channel a while, you know I bought 6 of these orange flash, and most of them ended up being males, and most of them were just really bad looking, just like this guy here, basically no color. So I only kept him for, I don't know, maybe a month, and then I took them all back, except for this one, because he had the most color out of the bunch, and I was hoping that he would color up as he got bigger. And I know he's stressed out, that's why he's kind of dark and white, and he's learning his new home with his hundreds of other fish in here. But once he figures out that there's really no threats in here, as long as he stays out of that hole and that hole, once he figures that out, he'll calm down. I mean, he's neat looking, but that's a pretty poor example of an orange flash apistogramma. Okay, so today's channel spotlight. We're gonna talk about Zach over at Zacks Tank's Crazy Aquarium Guy. This is a channel I've kind of been secretly watching for a while now. He's got some really great looking awesome planet tanks, planet goldfish tanks, planet pleco tanks, and you know I've been nerding out on plecos a lot lately, so I've been spending a lot of time on that channel. So definitely head over there when it pops up, check it out. I think you'll enjoy what you see. I know I do. Alright, there you have it. Didn't get as much done as I would like to have, but it's almost live stream time. I got home late, didn't have much time, but some good did come of it, because I think I found a super rare Anubias that I was all but certain I killed. And I'm probably not even going to be able to see this. It's one of the smallest species of Anubias, and this is the Anubias pangolino. I think that's how you pronounce it, and I'm hoping that that's what this is. I don't know, I need to get some better pictures of it and send it to a couple people here that are growing it locally and compare it to theirs, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So anyways, I hate doing this, I hate breaking these things up into 2-part series, but at least it's not like you gotta wait 2 weeks or a month to see the next update, because the next update's gonna be tomorrow. Daily videos, so check back tomorrow. We'll see how much more progress we can make. And don't forget to subscribe.